greatest thing for me is how my wife loved, respected, and supported me. Because I know I'd never be the dad that I need to be without the love and support that she gave me. The vision about some of the things that are going on with the kids when I get home. Just kind of the connectedness that was there. So I'd say the greatest thing is the time I put in with the relationship with my wife. And then the next thing was the relationship that I had one-on-one with each child, either praying with them in the evening, telling them a story, taking a walk, or just doing something with them to connect and have that one-on-one time. So I would know, as Virendra said, know their bent and understand how God wired them and how He has put them here for a purpose.
Final question, keep it, and then we'll pass it down this way. All of us are dads. I know both you guys well, and we've all messed up, and we all wish we were better dads. If there was one thing that you would say you regret, I mean to date, we may have bigger regrets in the future, but just as right now you'd say, one thing I regret, either that I did or I didn't do as a father, what would be one of your regrets?
We spent a lot of time in having family devotions or Bible study together and stuff. Mostly it was literally one-on-one, putting them down. Sometimes I'd be totally exhausted by 9:30, 10 o'clock, walking out of the last bedroom, staggering and ready to fall asleep. But I would say the thing that I really probably look back on, and that is the one time when you just don't connect with them like you should. You don't give them that respect that they needed. And sometimes our mind's going, maybe it's hard to disconnect from work, or you're trying to disconnect and that thing. So I would say, for especially the people that are parenting nowadays, I would say if there's one thing that I would do now as a parent, is I'd make sure when I walked in their bedroom or I had time with them, I'd take my phone and I'd put it somewhere else. So I would be able to connect one-on-one, and I wouldn't be able to stopping and returning a text or something like that. Literally, it's a sacrifice, but then they'll see that you love them by the time that you put in. So,
I think for me, there's I went to their baseball games and I coached and did the field trips. But Danny Silk in his book Loving Gods on Purpose, he talks you can go do all those things and yet not be there. So if there's one thing I would do differently is to listen to them and to be present. I think that's the biggest thing. And then another quote, I'm definitely not mine, would be, it's less about what you tell them, it's reproduce who you are.
Great. Hey, thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Well, our goal is to encourage fathers, as I shared.